I am now on a deal in HubSpot and will show you how you quickly create a quote using vloxq CPQ. The only thing that I have done to the deal is adding a contact and a company. Then I will access vloxq through this button. But as a true TV chef, I have already prepared one for you. vloxq will then open up in an iframe within HubSpot. Many doesn't notice that they are changing system, which is good for CRM adoption. Everything is full custom except 3 things. First thing is the location of the template buttons in the left upper corner. Second is the location of the preview of the quote. The look of the quote can of course look different depending on your needs. Last thing that is already set is the location of the navigation bar. But how many steps or name of the different steps are up to you to decide. I will now start from the beginning to show you how a quote is being created. First step is general deal info, including information fetched from HubSpot. You can choose if you want to use a specific price list. This can also be auto-selected if the information is on the company card in HubSpot. You can choose if you want it to be a new deal, or recurring, or upsell. You can also choose currency and make other quote settings here. When you are done, you proceed to next step, which is choosing products. You start by choosing number of users. Behind the scene, a tiered price list is being selected based on number of users. Then I choose main products through these buttons. In this case, I have chosen Analytics and Project Suite. Products that are included in those main products will be added automatically, as you can see here. You can then choose if you want to add more products or not, and also if you want to include the auto-selected products, and also set discounts. I then look through to see if I want to make any other changes before I proceed to next step. Here I can add hardware products and other fixed costs. For example, onboarding and so forth. When I'm done with adding hardware and other fixed costs, I proceed to the summary part, which shows all products that has been selected for the quote. It displays if it is MRR or one time, what margin it has, and if a specific discount has been added per line. You can also choose to show different prices depending on contract lengths as options for the customer, so that the customers see the additional discount they get if they sign up for more years. This information can be displayed in the quote as options. Scrolling down, I now see that my margin is good. If I choose to give a bigger discount, it will show margin is too low, and I will need to send it to my manager for approval. We have support for different kinds of approval flows and triggers. The manager receives an email with link to this specific quote, approves it, and then I can proceed to create the quote. Going into the final step, here you can make adjustments to the quote layout if needed. The layout of the quote can be adjusted after your needs, but typically includes the following pages, starting with the front page, followed by some testimonials from our current customers saying some good things about us. A page showing the dedicated team, followed by the quote page, displaying the offering. You can choose if you want prices per line to be displayed, discount, etc. We can also automatically create Gantt schedules, add attachments depending on products that has been chosen, add terms and conditions, and so on. Everything can be customizable and adapted after your visual guidelines and needs. When you are satisfied with your quote, you simply press Update and then Send to HubSpot, and all data needed will be pushed back to HubSpot. In the same motion, it can also be sent for e-signature. In practice, almost any type of data can be imported. There are virtually no limitations, which empowers your CRM with great data. Back on the deal in HubSpot, custom line items has been added to the deal. At line level, different VAT rates can be applied, and we can distinguish between MRR and one-time revenue while supporting complex calculations. Along with line items, we also update the deal with a PDF of the quote and update the deal value. This is how you quickly create a quote in HubSpot using vloxq CPQ.